He's highly trained, violent, very dangerous person.
So violent, so dangerous, so highly trained that he dispatched 6 of the casino security staff single-handedly. 6 men, single-handedly. His weapon of choice, a simple piece of cedar, which in his hands became a devastating force with one aim: to hurt people, destroy property.
He went directly for everything. He just came in and took over the place.
You said he broke your arm.
Yeah, that's correct. My right forearm. Both bones with a single shot. It's crazy.
You know, toss a couple of drunks now and then. Guys try to grope the girls, but nothing with this sort of violence.
Did he give you any kind of advanced warning, chance to defend yourself?
We tussled, but he's a big guy. He was on a mission. Besides, he seemed to be too busy enjoying himself from what I could see.
So from what you saw, he seemed to have some kind of purpose.
I think he had a point to prove, yeah.
I was emptying machines when Mr. Vaughn came in and started swinging.
I was trying to get out of there.
He was a menace,
Very dangerous person.
military trained.
He seemed like a complete psychopath.
Nothing close to this.
I didn't know what he would do.
I was frightened.
He came for us.
No doubt in your mind?
No doubt about it.
I have no further questions.
Mr. Crow, you may present your client's case.
You're fired. Your Honor, I'd like to plead my own case.
Order! Order! Mr. Vaughn, if you choose to represent yourself and not be represented by legal counsel, you realize that you can't then claim a mistrial on that basis.
Yes, I do.
Very well, Mr. Vaughn.
I don't deny anything that was said here today.
Does that mean you're changing your plea to guilty?
I'm not guilty of anything, except standing up for myself when the law wouldn't.
Objection. He's trying to introduce prior events, Your Honor.
Sustained. Mr. Vaughn, stay on point.
I grew up in this town. People used to walk tall in this town. They wouldn't have traded the mill for a crooked casino.
Mr. Vaughn, we're not here to listen to civic speech.
And they wouldn't have stood around while drugs were being sold to kids.
Objection.
Sustained. Mr. Vaughn, you're close to being held in contempt.
I was justified in what I did. And if you acquit me of these charges, then I'm gonna run for sheriff.
Mr. Vaughn.
And if elected, I'm gonna fix this town.
Order! Order! Please take your seat. Mr. Vaughn, you are now charged with contempt.
And I will make sure that this
Objection!
never happens to
Sustained.
anyone else again without punishing those who did it.
I'm ordering the jury to ignore what they've just seen. Mr. Vaughn, take your seat. Order! Order! Well, you're all charged with contempt. Mr. Foreman, has the jury reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
Defendant, please rise.
And we find the defendant, Chris Vaughn, not guilty.
This is mine.